Taki was very proud of his wealth and believed that money was everything in the world. A beggar woman asked him for help, but he looked at her with contempt and drove her away, then walked off. His mother saw the entire scene from a distance and was deeply saddened by her son's behavior. She decided that Taki needed to learn a lesson in humility and humanity, so she had all his bank accounts frozen and temporarily removed him from his inheritance. A short while later, Taki went to an expensive restaurant with his girlfriend. They ordered various dishes and enjoyed their meal, but when it was time to pay the bill, all of his cards were declined. He tried again and again, but nothing worked. The restaurant staff looked at him in surprise while his girlfriend felt extremely embarrassed. She became angry, left him there alone, and walked away. For the first time in his life, Taki felt helpless. When he returned home and complained to his mother, she calmly explained that this was the result of his own actions. She told him that if he could spend one day without money and survive only through the help and charity of others, then everything would be returned to him. Taki had no choice but to accept the challenge. The next day, he went out into the streets. At first, he believed it would be easy, but he quickly realized that life was not as simple as he had imagined. He became hungry, thirsty, and many people ignored him without even listening. Some even insulted him. This was extremely painful for Taki because he had never imagined living such a life. Around noon, he was sitting exhausted on a sidewalk when the same poor woman he had insulted the day before came to him. She saw his condition and without saying a word, shared her only piece of bread with him. Tears of shame filled Taki's eyes. He apologized to her and expressed regret for his behavior. The woman smiled and forgave him. She told him that poverty is not only about hunger, but also about the pain caused by people's indifference and disrespect. That day, Taki began to see people differently. He brought water for a sick person from far away and helped a worried child reunite with his family. With every good deed, he felt a sense of peace growing inside him. For the first time, he realized that the joy of helping others is far more valuable than wealth. As evening approached, his mother's driver arrived to pick him up. Before leaving, Taki sincerely thanked the poor woman because she had taught him humanity, humility, and respect for others. When he returned home, he admitted his mistakes to his mother and promised that he would never again insult a poor or needy person. Seeing his honesty and transformation, his mother restored all his bank accounts and property. Taki was no longer the arrogant person he had once been. That day he learned that wealth is temporary, but good character, kindness, and humanity are a person's true riches. If you enjoyed this story, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.